cabinet struggle to hold back public anger as MPs demand Tory Brexit rebels are sacked. Their fellow MPs and Tory party members are demanding the rebels be kicked out of the party after they sided with Labour and the Lib Dems to vote down the government, throwing the Prime Minister's plans into disarray. Brexiteer MP Peter Bone said, "You really have to ask which bit of democracy these people don't understand." Tory MP Henry Smith said, "The selection process is up to local parties, but I do think they have let down the British people." The band of MPs led by Dominic Grieve humiliated Mrs May as they voted for an amendment for Parliament to get a meaningful vote on the final Brexit deal just as the Prime Minister had successfully moved talks on to the next stage. One of the 11, Heidi Allen, has faced calls to be dumped by Brexiteers in her constituency. While Cabinet member Michael Gove said, "Nothing could be less British than deselecting MPs over the issue." The group of Remainers were accused of celebrating and toasting champagne in a Commons bar after a photo emerged of them drinking together after the fraught vote. Anna Soubry said, "Nobody drank champagne, not on these benches, so let's just nail that one." The Tory MP's private WhatsApp group reportedly descended into a row following the betrayal. Helping the rebels and opposition vote down the government, other Tory MPs also abstained from the key vote. Daily Express readers yesterday joined calls to sack the Tory rebels in a poll. Fellow Tory Nadine Dorries called for all of them to be sacked, and was backed by an overwhelming majority of Daily Express readers. In a telephone and text poll, 2,192 wanted the rebels sacked and just 38 believed they should escape punishment, a shocking of 98.3%. MPs Dorries said the rebels' true colors emerged as they rejected concessions offered by the government to pass an amendment calling for a meaningful vote in Parliament on the final Brexit deal and were high as kites on the vapor of their own self-importance. Mr Bone said, "There is an issue of sour grapes here because many of them are former ministers who have lost their jobs, but actually people need to realize that what they were trying to do is stop Brexit. This is not a normal decision for MPs because we delegated the decision to the British people in a referendum and most people just want us to get on with it." Fellow Tory MP David Davis said, "These arrogant people just think that the views of ordinary, decent people who read papers like the Daily Express shouldn't be listened to and they should ignore the referendum result. I am sure voters will take notice of what they have done and the contempt they have for democracy."